Miss M E Studios presents Just Being Me podcast. Your girl, Margot Evans. It is the Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Luke 12:32. It's time you realize you were born to be successful and to have wealth. You are not only insured material wealth, but abundant wealth of mind, body, spirit as well. You have been created in the image of perfection with the unborn knowledge of all you need to know. In the image of the Creator, it is only right for you to have the abundance of the kingdom. You are the king's kid, born into royalty. You should not live in lack or in a state of desperation and need. It is the Creator's will for you to live richly. It is your duty to claim what is yours. The riches of the kingdom, the wealth of the world, the infinite supply of the universe is your inheritance. Graciously accept it right now. I have inherited an abundance of every good thing. Thank you. What do I get for that? That comes to you from the Acts of Faith, daily meditation for people of color or just people, from Iyanla, Vanzant. It's a book that I have. It's called Acts of Faith, daily meditation for color people of color. And our author is Iyanla. So I've been having this book for many years. I don't even remember where I got it from, but it's meditations, and it has a day of the week. So that was October 3rd's message. And it is so funny that is my message. Not as so funny. It's just, that's what it is, because this is what I'm actually going to be talking about in my topic later in the show. So it just so happened I was trying to figure out what I was going to say in the beginning. Was it going to be a joke? Was it going to be something fun, a joke, or for my cards or whatever? And that, I was looking for my book. I was like, okay, let me see what's on October 3rd. And that is what came up for me. So I'll take it. Anyway, hey y'all. Welcome to episode 21 of the Just Being Me, Margot Evans podcast. And I want to thank you again, and as always, for tuning into my podcast. I want to say hey y'all to the cities that tuned into the podcast last week. That'll be Los Angeles, Long Beach, North Las Vegas, Montclair, Inglewood, Southgate, Compton, Santa Ana, Orange, and it said other. So what up, other? I don't know. I don't know where other is, but hey, you listening to me? Thank you. I appreciate that. If you just heard me put my Jolly Rancher back in my mouth, spread the word. Continue to tell your friends and family about the Just Being Me, Margot Evans podcast. I am trying to get over 1,000 listeners and downloads and all that good stuff by the end of the year, and we are working our way on up, y'all. We really are. So I appreciate the love that I am receiving. Let's see. So I'm going to do my weekend review. I don't have a little tune for that yet. Been busy over here. Sister been working. Sister been promoting shows, back-to-back double hitters and all that. Which, like last week, I told y'all we had a show on last Saturday, at the Long Beach Federal Underground. And my comics brought it. They brought it. But my audience didn't. Okay. Let me back up. Okay, so sometimes, and I say that to say, because sometimes in comedy, you know, our audiences are just not there for us, and I know some of the comedy vets are probably saying, well, maybe you just wasn't that funny, or maybe they weren't just that funny, which could be true, But sometimes you get those crowds that just don't laugh out loud. They smile hard. They smile. I was hosting the show. I seen a lot of teeth. I've seen a lot of smiles. I've seen a lot of nods. I heard some chuckles, but it just wasn't those hearty, hard laughs. And it wasn't just me. I was like, maybe it's just me. And the other comics went up and nothing, smiles. And we had a whistler in there. Somebody just kept whistling. I never had that at a show, but okay. So I guess that was like your laugh. And so we took that because it wasn't that much laughter happening. Giggles, we had giggles. It is what it is. But my headliner, P-Man, who came all the way from San Diego, he revived the show. So he did what a headliner was supposed to do, is move the crowd. And he did just that. Now, his smiles ended up turning into some laughing out loud moments. And that made me happy because that meant that they were alive. Maybe it was just us. I don't know. But that was just a different crowd. Please don't get me wrong, because I appreciate my audiences and I am thankful for whatever kind of crowd I get. Made me work harder, and I did. I was like, okay, I gotta take it to another level with these folks. But I really do appreciate that. Thank you all for coming out and supporting live comedy and the Hey Y'all Comedy Show. We hope that you guys will come back and see us again. We do have a show on Friday, October 4th. This is a double hitter like last week, this week. Again at the Long Beach Federal Underground. So I'll say all those announcements later on. So this might be a little bit of TMI, and I don't even know why I'm saying it, but here I go. So I went and had my cat snatched this weekend. Okay, stay with me. I'm not gonna go all the way there, but I had this done 2 other times in my life, and I did it again. But this time it wasn't that bad. The lady was very she took her time. She was gentle, she was quick, she talked to me, and by the time I knew it, the cat was bald. Okay, the cat got itself manicured. So I'm going to try to, I know this is TMI, and I'm saying this because the first time I ever had this done, I really thought that lady had my cat on that strip. That strip she had in her hand. I thought she had it in there. I thought it was just a hole down there. Like she didn't leave me nothing. It was just like she took my love off of me. Okay. She just snatched my cat all the way off of me. I just need y'all to read between the lines. I'm sure y'all figured it out by now. I don't own a cat, but I have one. Okay. Wink, wink. Anyway, so, I made another appointment. I went with my BFF. She had told me, I think I told you guys a couple of weeks ago, we had went out to eat and had a little BFF day, and she had mentioned, oh, let's go get our cat snatched. And I almost choked. I really did almost choke. I was like, oh my God, that is not a great feeling. But the after effect is great. So we did, and so we made an appointment, and we went, and I said, well, I'll get my nails done faithfully every 2 weeks. My nails, my toes, my eyebrows. I make sure everything is like well groomed. So why not groom that as well? So I'll be back in 6 weeks. They said if I do it often, then it wouldn't hurt as much. Ugh, but just thinking about it. And I know some of y'all probably wondering, like, damn, what happened? So you was rocking a bush? Yes, I was. I'm from the 70s, babe. So, born in the 70s. So that wasn't like a thing. Like back in the day, come on, people, that was not a thing to have your cat snatched. Like nobody was looking at bald cats. So I didn't really think about it, and nobody ever complained. So I was like, okay, I'm good. But then I had it done once and I liked it, but I didn't like the pain. Like I liked the after effect, but I didn't like the pain. Anyway, I'm talking a little bit too long about this. I wasn't planning on. I wasn't talking about my cat snatch. So anyway, I'll keep y'all updated. So in news, let me see. Where's my news? Today in news. So today I found a news that Wendy Williams has been ordered to pay her ex $250,000 to secure a new living arrangement. Ugh, gag me. I can't. And then after I talked to some men about this, they were like, oh, well, that's only $250,000 and he helped her get to where she was and blah, 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 blah. I understand, and I do understand, but it's just like, I've been married twice, and it just seemed like it should not be fair for somebody to get, the man or the woman, if you cheat, you have a child or children's with somebody else, like your half needs to be halved and then halved. Like you need to, no, it's not fair. You taking something from our marriage, something that we built together, to go be with another person, male or female. It goes both ways. If the woman cheats, then I feel the same way. I don't know. I mean, I know that they're saying the $250,000 is for him to secure a new living arrangements because they put their New Jersey house up for sale a couple of months ago. So, she's paying it, and, she's saying that, she'll do whatever she has to do to get him completely out of her life. That is just like a portion of what the agreements are. They have not settled. They're still legally married. They're still working out agreements on what needs to be paid and that, whatever. But it's just like, when I think about a man cheating, because I've been cheated on, so many times, in my marriage and my regular relationships. And it's just like, if I win, I make the millions that I will make, speaking things into existence. And then my man cheats on me, and, even if he helps me get this money, he supports me, he does what he has to do, and, he decides to cheat on me and have a baby, I do know that I have to give him something, but I don't agree with giving him half, because you effed off your half. So you get a fraction of a fraction of a fraction. Let me choose the amount, okay? So good for Wendy. Wendy's doing good. Wendy's living in an upscale Manhattan apartment, reportedly costing about $1,500 a month. So she living high on her high horse, as she should be. I'm a Wendy watcher. I'm a Wendy lover. I know that she said that if she was ever to be by herself, doing it on her own, that she would want to live in the high rise where it's just one way in and one way out, because she believes in the killer. So do I. I want a doorman and all that other stuff too, because I don't want to live in a house by myself and thinking somebody gonna come in and get me. Anyway, so the GSGDD award this week goes to Robert Kelly. This fool has the nerves to complain about being in jail for 2 months, saying that life is nothing short of hell. And it should be, fool. You in jail. You're in jail. You're not at the country club. You're in jail. Okay? So it needs to be hell. He is claiming that he has he's suffering anxiety. His hands are getting numb. He has a untreated hernia, and he can't see both of his girlfriends at the same time. Dude, you are in jail, bro. You are not in a penthouse where you can have it your way. You are in jail for child sex abuse charges. And all you can think about is seeing your damn girlfriends. It's just, You are so stupid.
Go stupid. Go. Go stupid. Go.
I can't even. I can't even. I don't want you to come pick up your award. Never, no time. I hope you never, ever get out of jail. I really hope you don't. You need to be in there feeling very miserable. You need to be in there thinking about the things that you have done in your life. I just can't. I just don't understand you. You're stupid and you're dumb. I don't like calling people stupid or dumb, but when you deserve that title, I'll give it to you. So that's enough of the news, because a lot of the news that I've seen, I've already heard on other podcasts and other podcasts and other audio, radio situations. So I'm not going to go into all of that. I'm going to go into my topic. And so I got a new segment called Me Topic, Margot Evans Topic. And this topic is called Being the Best Me, Margot Evans, or the best you, whoever you are out there in Radio Land. This week's topic was birthed from watching some reality TV this week. I watched the Basketball Wives, where Evelyn and OG was acting so crazy. I don't even understand why. Okay, so let me just back up a little bit. OG is claiming to have spoken to Chad Ochocinco back in 2011, and he said how beautiful she is and she's that, and he was trying to get with her and this and whatever. And then she's saying that she's spoken to him all the way up until like present day. And then Evelyn, who was married to Ochocinco, is saying that she they was in Costa Rica, and she said that she, called Ochocinco and said that he said he would send her the receipts of the DMs where he wasn't saying nothing to her, and she was saying everything and he wasn't responding. But then OG turned around and was like, well, I got receipts. You think that's the only way we communicated? I got text messages. So she started rattling all this stuff off. It was just so ugly to see both of them just going back and forth over what? Looking stupid and dumb. And CC too. Okay, we're not going to even go into what I feel about those shows. Then I watched The Real Housewives of Orange County, where they have Kelly. She just has been like off of her freaking rocker this season, and the season just started. She's been acting like a pure bitch. She's been acting very childish and weird. She's hitting Shannon on the head. They're at like some meditation place, and they had those bowls, those sound bowls or whatever, and they were doing like a meditation. She hits Shannon over the head playing, and then she irritated me because she was being very childish. And this week, same thing. She just childish. She ended up making up with Vicky after just screaming and hollering and just being very ignorant in my eyes. I'm just like, okay, this is really giving me anxiety watching these very grown ass, old ass ladies just act so stupid. And then I watched The Real Housewives of Dallas. Same thing. Leanne was acting just childish and stupid. She was mad because Cameron and I can't think of the other girl's name, but she, they went off and had a conversation, and then she felt left out, so she tried to walk over there and they didn't want her to be there. It was just like, really, old people, old ladies, like, what example are you setting? Are you really being the best you that you can be? The last one was Married to Medicine. They had Jocelyn from the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta on Married to Medicine, and then she like cutting Toya, which I heard is like a whole other story of the reason why Jocelyn was cutting so deep on Toya. But it was like, why? She was out of place. Why are you even on here? People are like, oh yeah, Jocelyn is bringing it. No, she's not. You're a grown-ass woman. Why are you over here talking about Toya and her tax situation and saying that she looks very thrifty? Well, the whole party that they was at, they were at a party that was the host is like a tax person, and she said your clothes cannot be under or over, I think, $500. So it was a thrifty party. So you calling her thrifty or dressed thrifty? She was at a thrifty party. So it's just watching these women. It just made me think about, like, have these ladies, or when these ladies, I know they have, look at themselves or look back on TV. Are they proud at what they see? Some of these women have children. When you see yourself going back and forth over dumb shit, like, do you really think that that is just like, ugh, I made it, I've done this, I did this, or whatever? I hope not. I hope not. This just led me to think about how I can be the best me in every light, in every light of my life, how I can be the best me. Now, my birthday was last month. My birthday was last month, and I just had a revelation. I just turned 47. So I had a revelation of how I was really setting up my goals and things for my life. So, for example, when my birthday comes, I use that as my new year. This is my new year. September the 8th is my new year. I start everything, all the intentions that I have, all the goals that I want to make. Everything really starts at September 8th, which is my birthday. So from that point moving forward. So for example, I'll say I want to, lose a certain amount of pounds. I want to do whatever. It's usually with the weight. So I'll say I want to lose a certain amount of pounds. So I start in September. I start in September, but my birthday's in September. By the end of September, I've celebrated like my birthday for the whole month. Not knowingly or not, people, oh, okay, let's go here. Let me take you out. So that ends up being all of September. So when October 1 come, I'm like, all right, cool. This is what we about to do. We about to start exercising. We going to start eating right. We going to do this, going to do that. Like, we going to really get into it. And I really get into it. So right now I've been walking to work. Hey, I've been doing what I had to do. And so that'll work until like the middle of October. By the middle of October, it's getting close to Halloween. People are bringing candy to work from their kids, not from them trick or treating, but they get candy for their kids, so they bring candy to work, and then so I'm like, okay, I eat a piece. They leave a piece on your desk. It's getting cooler. People are ready to start baking and do little things, so they bring that to work. So we start eating. Then Halloween comes, and then all of the parents bring all of their kids candy to work. So now we're munching on candy like all the rest of November. People are bringing baked goods in. It's smelling good. Okay, now I'm like, oh, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and indulge a little bit, but it's hard because everything is good. I'm weak. So then here comes December again. Baked goods, food. We got. We just have we'll have Thanksgiving in November. Then we have Christmas. I call it Holla Thanksmas because it's just it's just all rolled up into one, like this whole holiday thing. So here's my being new year, new me, October, November, December. Look what just happened in October, November, December. Holla Thanksmas. So I'm just like, okay, I'm going to start over in January. So I try to say, okay, well, I'm going to start over in January, but I never really make it. I set my intentions in January. Okay, I need to lose weight. I need to do this for my business. I need to do this. I need to do that, Okay, that stuff all usually happen. Like stuff I need to do for my business, stuff I need to do for work, stuff I need to do for me other than losing weight. That stuff, starts working. But the weight loss stuff, So that just dwindles down to September. I don't really do nothing about it from January to September because then I'm going to start all over. It's a new me I'm about to do. So I just had this revelation that I've done that, and that is why I have not been able to really concentrate on losing the weight that I need to lose because I keep putting it off. I put it off from January to September, and then September is new me, new year, and I do very well October 1st through the 15th, and then it's downhill from there. So I need to stop putting dates and times and things on stuff so that I can be the best me. I just have to, and what I've been doing, I will give myself a hand on this one, is what I've been doing is just creating the routine that I need to live my life. It's not about a diet. You don't have to say, oh, don't, you're not supposed to do a diet. But I know this. I've been fat all my life. I know this. I know it's not a diet. It really is a lifestyle. It really is something that I have to incorporate into my life in order to be the best me that I can be. And so that is what I'm working on. And I've been actually really doing this since about August. So I started before my birthday. I have lost I lost 18 pounds altogether for the past, like, from my birthday to the end of September. I have not gained, so that's why I'm still at 18 pounds, because people was taking me out to eat and doing stuff, but I did not gain. I stayed the same. I weighed in last week. This ain't even my topic, but anyway, I weighed in last week and I stayed the same. So I was like, cool. And then I think I gained like 0.4 in between that time, and then I lost 0.4. Like, it was just like that little bit. So I'm proud of myself for not gaining any weight back. And like, I still have my 18 pounds off. I've been walking to work. I've been doing a lot better. So I said all of that to say, because that wasn't even what I have written written down here. But I'm just saying, it's all a part of me learning how to be the best me in every light. If it's losing weight, if it's just my career, my success, my whatever, is whatever I need to do to be the best me. That's what I want to do. And I found this article. It was a blog that was written in 2009. It's called The 10 Tips for Being the Best You Can Be. It was written by our contributor of Ann Naylor. And like I said, it was written in 2009. So she has like 10 steps. And it's know what you want. Number one is know what you want. I know that what I want is to be free to do the things that I want to do in my life. And when I say knowing what I want and being free to do those things, it comes with not being shackled. And I say this, I do appreciate having a 9-to-5 job that pays my bills. I do. But I know what I want, and what I want is not to work a 9-to-5 for somebody else. What I want is to work for myself and build myself, promote myself, do whatever it is that I need to do to escalate me, Margot Evans, to escalate my work, whatever that is. It could be entertainment. It can be comedy, which is entertainment. I have a lot of things that make up Margot Evans, the entertainer. And so I want to take those things and create my wealth, my money. So that's like going back to what I read in this meditation, is that, I have the wealth. The wealth is there for me to take. The Creator has given me, what I need. I need to claim my riches, and I am. This is what I'm going to do. I need to claim what's yours. I'm going to claim what's mine, and being the best me will help me claim what's mine. Number 2 is engage in your intentions. What she has here is daily nurture your vision. See, feel, hear how you will be experiencing the fulfillment of your life that you want, both inwardly and in the world. Use your imagination. You have to engage in your intentions. First, you have to set your intentions. Thank you, Mama Goddess Tamiko, who taught me that about setting my intentions. And then you need to engage with your intentions. Now, once you set your intentions, now you need to figure out how you need to move in order to do your intentions. So you need to engage in your intentions. I have set a lot of intentions, and I have seen them come to fruition, and I appreciate that word because, as you guys know, I've been a part of Tamiko's Goddess Gathering, and one of the things that we did, like at the end of the year, was to set intentions, and we wrote them down, and then we look at them like at the middle of the year or whatever. You know, you can look at them and say, okay, I set this intention, and I actually did it. You know, I actually accomplished the goal to have this intention come to life. So you have to engage in your intention. So that resonates with me. Number 3 is practice your passion. Take action. It says, if you have a talent, keep working with it. If you would like to be happier, do the things that make you happy. Better communications, be willing to learn, practice, improve, and make mistakes from time to time. Your intention will speak volumes. Fulfillment. Adjust your attitude. Practice your passion. So my passion is to make others laugh, which is my stand-up comedy, which is entertainment, which I want to take to another level with acting. So I have to practice my passion. I do practice my passion, but I don't practice it enough. So I am moving forward with some intentions to make sure that I am in places that I can practice my passion and be in a place that will make me happier. I'll be more fulfilled. I feel more in control because I've practiced my passion and I'm taking action. They have a quote here. It says by Maya Angelou, nothing will work unless you do. I love that. Nothing will work unless you do. You have to do, and I say this all the time. You have to do what you have to do, and God will take care of the rest. So whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, you have to make those steps before God will finish it for you. If you're not religious, that's fine. I'm not trying to preach the word. I'm just saying for me, I have to do the work first in order for the rest to happen. And in my belief, I believe that once I do what I'm supposed to do, God makes the rest happen. And I live by that because it just happens that way. Number 4 is raise your energy, turn up the heat. Love yourself, be grateful for all you have in your life right now. Pay attention to your blessings. Look up, learn to forgive, and laugh at the mistakes you make along the way. Each day feel the enthusiasm of your vision as if it has already happened. Stay open stay open for the remarkable to take place. It will. So, raise up your energy and turn up the heat. You have to love yourself. You have to be grateful for everything that you have in your life right now. You can't be grateful for the things that you don't have, but you can be grateful for the things that you're working towards. So I love that. I love that because I do enjoy and I am thankful for everything that I have in my life right now. And I do pay attention to all of my blessings because I have been blessed beyond blessed in my life so far. And I'm living good. I'm living a good life. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about my life. I'm talking about how I feel about myself, how I feel about my life, how I feel about the people that are in my life. I feel very good. I feel very happy. 5 is gather positive people around you. So like I just said, I have very good people that are around me. And when I don't have positive people around me, I get them out of my life. It says at the very least, spend time with people who are supportive and for you. Enrich yourself by getting to know others who are actively creating the best for themselves and learn from them. I have people around me that are positive people. They're living their best life. They're trying to live their best life. They're setting their intentions. They're trying to do what they can do. I am a Virgo. I will always say, and I'm a positive person. I can't do the negativity. I can't do negative people. I can't do negative things. I can't. Now I do negative. I do negative in my reality shows, but even that's starting to get on my nerves because I'm like, okay, y'all hang around these same people and y'all think y'all gonna be positive. No, it's just a whole negative vibe. That's probably why Tammy from Basketball Wives left. It's just like so freaking negative. Like if you just have that energy around you all the time, it just got ugh. It's just ugh. I can't. So I like that. Number 5, gather positive people around you. Number 6 is get rid of what's unnecessary. Clear the clutter. Live lean with only that which you need around you. The feeling of freedom you gain will liberate you closer to what you really want. Get rid of the unnecessary unnecessary stuff, the clutter, the people, the things. I had to clean out my phone. I had to clean my phone out the other day with just numbers. Like, who are these people that's in my phone? If I call this person, will they remember who I am? Who are they? I had to get rid of phone numbers out of my phone because it's just like, it's clutter. I'm going through people. Like if I go through the address book in my phone and I'm trying to send text messages, because I know y'all be getting my text messages about my shows. But, I'm like, who is this person? And when is the last time I talked to them? They don't need to be in my phone. I need to clear the clutter. So I've started to clear the clutter in my phone, in my life. I have a lot of papers. I hold on to papers because I think I'm going to need it. But I am working on cleaning a lot of papers and stuff that I have out of my, drawers and closets and everything. I have a space for them, and once I can get around to it, I can put them all in folders, be organized, and so I know what I have, and it's only what I need around me, and not just extra unnecessary stuff. Organize yourself. Organize yourself for success. Finding ways to deal with life necessities is so that you are not distracted by them. Only agree to do what you will actually do. Learn to say no to what does not fit for you. So organize your success. I love that people support me, and I try my best to support other people. I go to other people's comedy shows if they ask me to come out and I'm not doing anything. But sometimes I have to, not go because I'm busy myself. But not just comedy, like whatever it is. If you support me, I feel like I need to come and support you. Like as a tit for a tat. Like I have to, if you support, it's just a circle of love. If you support me, I want to come support you. And not saying that, oh, well, you didn't come support me, so I'm not coming to support you. No, if you call me and be like, okay, I need you to come do X, Y, Z, cool, I'm going to do that. And I will be looking for that support back. If I don't get it, that's cool. I'm not going to not talk to you no more. I'm not going to be mad, but I just know what it is. It's a one-side support. Cool, whatever. But and let me be clear. I'm not saying that the support that I need is only you coming to my shows. The support is listening to my podcast. Support is if I call you with a question, you're there for me to answer, and vice versa. So I'm not just saying, oh, well, if you don't come to my show, then you're not supporting me. No, I have people that have never been to my shows but support me greatly. It is what it is. So organizing yourself for success is number 7. Number 8 is set no time limits. Oh my God. That's what I just was talking about. When I set the time limits of, okay, it's September, it's a new me, new year, I'm about to get it together. No, don't do that. Don't set no limits, no time limits. Learn to live in the present moment and respond to your intuitive guidance. There are times when to act, times when to hold. You will get to know which is which. Yeah, I need to not set time limits on things, especially on losing weight. You know, I need to not set a time limit on that. I need to live in the moment. I need to live for today. I live for this hour. I need to eat and feel fine and do what I have to do, but not set a time limit on, okay, I'm getting ready to start this. No, it should just be a part of my life. And that's something that I'm working with. I'm working on. 9 is believe in yourself and believe in your vision. Feeling doubtful in these challenging times, young children may teach us something. As adults, we can also be persistent in going for what we value. So I have a hard time when believing in myself. Believe it or not, I do. But you know, I'm not gonna say very, but sometimes I get doubtful. And I'm like, maybe this is not it. Maybe, and then something happens to be like, yeah, that's it. Somebody tells me something. Somebody, you know, sends me something, or just something that I feel in myself once I've done it. And I'm like, no, this is it. This is what you do. Believe in yourself and believe in your vision. This will come to fruition. So I am working on that. And then number 10 is treasure yourself. Do the things that show you care for yourself. Eat food that serve your body. Drink plenty of water. Get enough sleep. Exercise regularly. Make time and space for fun. Stay focused on your vision and intention. Take care of your health. Your health is a wise investment of your time and attention. I love it. Treasure yourself. I'm just burping over here. Let me tell you why I'm burping. Okay, so segue. Segue. We had at work, we had a retirement party for our commander and his wife. They're leaving. They're leaving the company. They're going to Oklahoma, where they're from. So we had a southern theme retirement party. So we had Popeye's chicken. Speaking of diets, let me tell you. Okay, let me get one thought out. So we had Popeye's chicken. We had green beans with potatoes, macaroni and cheese, potato salad, baked beans, and then 2 like green salads. And then we had a marble cake, and I had purchased a peach cobbler from Cardi Cakes. So good. So I was like, oh my God. So all week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, today's Thursday. So Monday, I didn't walk to work, but Tuesday and Wednesday, I walked to work. I walked back. I walked on my breaks. I mean, I like prepared. I prepared myself for this day because I have to weigh in on Saturday, and I need them scales to say something that I want to see. But I knew I wanted to eat. I was a part of the planning committee, so I knew what was on the menu. I've been waiting like for a couple of weeks for this day to come, and everything, when I say everything on my plate was delicious. Ooh, like everything, you know, sometimes something on your plate be like, ooh, what's that? Who made that? No, everything on that plate was so good. So good. So, I mean, I ate in moderation. That's one thing I am learning. Once I got full, I was like, okay, pushed away from the table, but my stomach was like a little fuller than I thought. And so I had to take an acid. So now the acid is still working, so it's making me burp. And so sorry. Sorry if I'm burping in your ear. It's just coming out. Like I can't even hold it. I don't even know that it's coming out. I'm talking and burping at the same time. Anyway, I said all that to say that I love number 10. Number 10 is all of 1 through 9 balled up into one big bow. And it's treasure yourself. Let me read that one more time. Do the things that show you care for yourself. Eat foods that serve your body. Drink plenty of water. Get enough sleep. Exercise regularly. Make time and space for fun. Stay focused on your vision and intention. Taking care of your health is a wise investment of your time and attention. And I love that. I really do. I really do. So there it is. These are the 10 tips of being the best you, being the best me, doing whatever it is that you have to do to be the best you. Um I appreciate it. Okay. It's getting late, y'all. Anyway, so a little bit of bullshit and beauty. You know what? And I actually already said this. It just kind of all meshed together. And I'm saying it's bullshit that I'm first. Let me say, I said this in the in the topics, is that I am grateful for having a job that pays my bills. Saying that the bullshit is that in my heart of hearts, I rather use all of my energy into working for myself. Like I said before, I said it up there. I already had it written down there, but I ended up saying up there, I just really want to take the energy that I have and make that work for Margot Evans, make that work for my business, make that work for my brand, make that work for me, because I have worked for a long time. I've worked since I've been working since I was like 15, 14. No, I was in 10th grade, however you are when you're in the 10th grade. And I've been working ever since. And working for corporate America and coming into a job and doing a job and making sure you do it well, and then you may get laid off, you may get fired, you may get something. Having that weigh so heavily on somebody, like you can be the best employee ever, but if they have a layoff and you gotta go, you gotta freaking go. And I don't like having that that control of my life. I don't like having someone else have that control over my life. So, as I said, I just turned 47. So, I am working towards the next 3 years to establish what I need to establish so that I can say sayonara 9 to 5, because now everything that I visioned and put my energy into is now here, is real life, and I can focus on and live off of the fruits of my labor. So that is what I am working towards. So the beauty in this all is that, I can do it. That's the beauty. The beauty is I can do it. I know that I can do it if I put my mind to it, if I get the right people in place, if I, do what I have to do and work hard at making this a reality for myself, that it will happen. And it will happen as long as I keep focused. And I will, because there are things to do in this lifetime. And I want to make sure that I am able to experience the things that I want to experience in my lifetime. And I feel like the only way to do that is to move forward with a plan to do it. So, let's see. I have a couple of announcements. So like I said, the Hey Y'all Comedy Club is going up again on Friday, October 4th at the Long Beach Federal Underground, where I again will be hosting. And we have 4 hilarious comics ready to hit our stage. And our headliner this week is Andre Lavelle. He is very funny. I seen this dude at one of my friends, my Comedy Brothers shows, and he was super hilarious. And we asked him if he would come and headline our show. So it's going to be a great show. Burping. It's going to be a great show. And then I will be performing on Wednesday, October 16th at the Hollywood Federal Bar at 7:30 in the Rebels of Comedy show. And then on October 26th, I am in the You Damn Right comedy show at the Ha Ha Comedy Club in Hollywood, hosted by Daryl Kamak. And if you want more information about those shows, if you want to come see me at those shows, check out my Instagram is Miss MSME Comedy, and same thing for Facebook, Miss ME Comedy. I will have that in the description box. Well, I ran over the time that I was trying to go to, so let's just end it right here. This is the end of episode 21 of the Just Being Me, Margot Evans podcast. Thank you so much for listening and supporting ME. Margot Evans, that's me. I am still living, still loving, and always laughing. Until next time, my friends, peace.